Well, good afternoon, early evening, everybody. And we're live. It's after 5, but we made it. So, hello, everybody. And what kind of day have you had? Please pop in and let me know. It's a bit chilly actually today. My friend said that it was actually sleet where she was. So, I'm not surprised it's been cold. I'm having to even shut the windows here and stuff. So, if you're there, come and say hi. Let's talk about thrills. Let's talk about Thrilling Thursday and where do you get your thrills. Jackie Haldcroft is on. Hello, Jackie. Good early evening, late afternoon. I'm not sure. Which one shall we go to? Right, let's have a wee look. Are we live? Are we live? Please tell me that we're live. Good God, the week. Oh, there we are. The week just seems to be getting. There we go. I don't know about anybody here, but it's been a very bizarre week, hasn't it? Very, very bizarre. So, how are we all? Bex is here again. Hello, Bex. We've got Sandy McCabe, Anne-Marie Potter, Lorna Jones, and we've got Jean Fox on today. Guys, how's your day been? I know it's tea time. You're probably in the middle of cooking. I bet John Spratt's probably pigging out as we speak. So it is in between doing all the videos for all of you wonderful people over on his supporters page. So I don't know if you've joined John's supporters group, but it's fabulous. He's teaching everybody about how to read cards and everything at the moment. How do I know? Because I'm a supporter too, so I like to go and see what he's up to today. All right, Angela Matheson, hello. Can you say happy 15th birthday? Oh, Brooke, I love the name Brooke. Happy birthday, Brooke. Wow, 15. To be 15 again, eh, Angela? Honest to goodness. What kind of day have you had, Brooke? Have you had a good birthday so far? Jim McClelland is here. Mags, yep, we're live. I am live. We're talking, no readings just now. I'll be back about 8:30 to do readings. Leah Harris is also there. Leah, I just saw your name going up, which was good. Amy Lacey. I look beautiful. Oh, thank you. Thank God I found your page again. I got a new Facebook account and couldn't work it out. Do you know, I got a new phone this week, right? And it has been more trouble than it's worth, right? I don't know about thrills, but it's certainly given me rise. I'm going to have to send it back anyway. It's got a nice big screen, but it locked me out of my banking apps and everything last night because when I'm pressing it just would not react, and then put all sorts of numbers in and it managed to lock me out. And this was about 11:30 midnight, so it definitely gave me rise. Philippa, there you go. Lara, yes, Martin, I'm alive. You are live and kicking. I think I have been kicking the last few hours, let me tell you, Martin. I think even himself's gone to a different room. I think he's about had enough. But it is the full moon next week, and I start to play up really about a week before the full moon. And then by the time I get to the full moon, I get so energetic, right? It's incredible. Everybody flags, and I'm like, let's go. Right, and Nicole is on. Nicole, how are you, sweetheart? Are you working through your homework? Claire Cordner as well. Eileen Bathgate. Eileen, I hope you're feeling a little bit better from the last couple of days. It's good to see. And Yvonne Kerry, good to see you on, Yvonne. It is definitely colder. What happened? It was really warm at the beginning of the week, and then suddenly, bleh, like that. Suzanne Price as well is on. Right, guys, let me have it, right? My daughter, she'd rather watch a horror film than actually, get a pack of cards out and learn how to read cards, honestly. I think I've probably got more chance than my youngest son, who asked for a set of cards for his birthday. So he got that. He's now 21 and got his first set of tarot cards. And that was the age I got my first set, let me tell you. Really, really bizarre. Anyway, she said she'd rather watch a horror film. Now, at the age of 15, actually, all right, I am Angela, 15, oh, she's been spoiled. That's good, right? Oh my God, Bex, I found out yesterday I have shingles. Oh, for goodness sake, Bex. That's horrible. Central nervous system. Honest to God, you are overloaded right now. That's what's going on, okay? Wonder what my mum's decision is with homeschooling. She won't tell me. Oh, for goodness sake, but your mum's on the stream, Piper. I can't talk about it now because she's there. You're going to need to keep her busy later on and come back on the live later because we've been missing you this week. So we have. I've just had some weird things going on today with me. Joanne has, good God, Joanne, our alarm has gone off, on and off, on and off. We've had people knocking at the door to tell us, right? Ben's been out there trying to fix it. He's been out there trying to disengage it, and it just got worse. Let me tell you, it got worse. So we're like, just leave the alarm alone, just settle down. I know Carla had problems with things going on at her end as well, but the energy is intense, right? So it started getting me thinking, honestly, I was thinking about being 15, and I remember Michael Jackson and Thriller back then, and I loved that whole haunted graveyard bit and, you know, the spooks and stuff like that. But you would never, my God, Dee, it's you. Happy birthday, Dee. Oh my God, it's good to see you on here. You've taken time out on your birthday to come on. I'm not doing readings just now, sweetheart, but I was saying come back later on, back at 8:30, and we'll do a reading for you then. Absolutely. Yvonne's still thinking about it. That's why she can't tell you, Piper. Look at this mum and daughter on the stream talking to each other. They're probably sitting right next to each other as well with the old phone, aren't they? You know, rather than thingy. Yep. It's Dee's birthday, guys, so please wish her happy birthday. Right. Is the wiring in my house okay? Jean, I'm going to say it's probably highly unlikely at the moment because it's just wiring. My new phone, well, it's going back. Right, I'm back to my little tiddly iPhone 6, right, just shortly, where I can hardly see a damn thing in that anyway. The wiring has gone weird here, right? We've had some weird noises. Somebody, a ghost or whatever, it's like the big door handle is going in the big door when there was nobody there, right? And you're all wanting me to go to the haunted woods tomorrow night. And I'm like, I might be finding an excuse, but there you go. Hi, she's just sat right in front of you. Okay, right, now come on, guys. Okay, let's help Yvonne make a decision. Yvonne, I think it's about your space, isn't it? You know, if Piper's at home and you're homeschooling, right, it's a lot of responsibility on you, but she could get the work done quicker and she could make better use of her time and she probably will be happy or happier. Right, going to school, she's got people round about her. I'm not even going to say the word that's making her unhappy with the situation. And I get you've got to train your kids to face up to situations. You've got to encourage them and give them coping strategies. But there's just some things that can't be, I don't know, some things you shouldn't have to do. Some things you just do it by meeting it with silence. And you've got to do what you've got to do in order to get to an education. Would I homeschool mine going back? Actually, I was at home during the day, so yes, I probably would homeschool. Knowing what I do now, I would have homeschooled. Guys, help Yvonne make a decision. What do you reckon? Do you think that she should homeschool Piper, or do you think that she should go to school? Okay, what do you reckon? Let me know. So, getting back to the whole thriller, we all love a good thrill. What do you do to get your thrills? All right, now I don't want nothing seedy in the comment section, okay? I want to keep it clean, guys, but when it comes, what's that, Joanne? Then the council come to fix it out without them calling first. Good God, Joanne, so you mean to say you had a problem with your toilet, the council came to fix it and you didn't even call them? Oh my goodness, I'm not surprised you're spooked out. Shit. Like Joanne says that she should go to school. Right, okay, yeah, she has a tendency to back chat and I don't if I can handle any more stress. Right, oh, I've got that, right, I definitely have got that. Carla, is Carla on here today, right? Because I know that there's maybe, if you can get certain parents all doing homeschooling, could you not take turns at actually homeschooling the children? And are we effectively doing teachers' jobs as well? That's another thing. Right, Bex is saying she's homeschooling her son. All right, Bex, I love that picture. Oh my God, look at you. That is smoldering, guys. Look at Bex there. Loving that picture. Right, so Sandy is homeschooling the grandson, okay? So they're homeschooling, right? Dee's homeschooling, so much more enriching. So guys, those that are homeschooling, tell us what you love about it, all right? All right, Dee works in a school, right, and she homeschool. How does that go, Dee? Is that quite good? Does that work out okay? Right, Deborah saying happy birthday as well to your gorgeous daughter, Brooke. Martin saying, what a day, food shopping, washing, visiting my old workplace, taking selfies with me first and second year as part of a task. It's new home, it's a new reality. It's a new reality. Why are we taking selfies with you, Martin? Are you well known there? Right, let us know. Okay, have we got a celebrity on our hands here? Joanne, maybe that's, listen, how many people love the album Thriller? It was just one of the best, wasn't it? My favourite song is Thriller by Michael Jackson. Me too. I've even, not an awful lot of people know this, right? So this will give you a snigger and a scream for later on, is that when I was 15, right, I did, myself and a girl called Tracy, we put on a school show, right, for all the parents for Thriller, right? So I choreographed it, we did a dance, we made it all really spooky and everything. It was, well, it was for back then. It probably wouldn't be by today's standards, but it was for that, for back then. And I did a couple other things with the choreographing. Nothing really much has changed. I'm still performing and still choreographing even now. Look at that. So to be really stray from what we do in our teens, right? This is probably an idea. I have to let the council know they come round to see if the child is learning and how you plan on educating your child. So it's about, Yvonne, it's a lot of accountability and responsibility for you, absolutely. But has it been more stressful with Piper going to school? Okay. Has it been more stressful? Right, so Leah loved it as well. Good. Are you talking about Michael Jackson, Leah? Yep. I have seen him live in concert. No way, Joanne. Tell us what it was like. I am well gel, as they say. Fabulous. I love that. I really do love that. So it's stressful. So Sandy says it can be stressful, very rewarding. How old's your grandson, Sandy? Because Piper's in her teens. Right, so Piper's doing GCSEs next year, right? Good God, Piper, you seem older than that, so you do. You're much more mature. Lara, today is terrifying Thursday for me, so tomorrow freaking Friday, and then myself Saturday with a falcon racing. That's what, do you know, Gail, I'm laughing because really the terrifying and the thriller part, right, I wondered before it came on whether it went hand in hand there. You know what I mean? Sophie, it's good to see you on here. Hello to you as well. Like Dee's thanking you for all the love, and I shall see you later. Can't wait until later. Fabulous. He was awesome live. Oh my God. Sandy, so he's 12. Okie dokie, right? So we're just at that age, aren't we? We are. So we're talking Thriller Thursday, and so far we're talking homeschooling and about being thrilling for those that are homeschooling, and we've got Yvonne's whites of the eyes. The only reason why I don't want to be at school because other teenagers nowadays are so vulgar and crude with their gobs. Bullying is so bad and it's affecting my mental health to the point I want to end my life. And it's a daily battle, 28 miles travelling a day and no social life. For what? Okay, well, a valid point there, Piper. Right. I think probably, Yvonne, we make the thing of judging things by what we know in our standards and what we went through compared to how it actually is. Piper's got a point. I can see things from both sides, right? Because I had children with ADHD, Asperger's and stuff. And I'll tell you what, there was some days I thought if they were cooped up in home and doing homeschooling, they didn't get a break from that. So it means that they're at home day and night, right? And they need to learn coping strategies. So Yvonne says it's a bit of both, really, right? I have enjoyed my time when she was at school, but dreaded whether I would get phone calls from school, right? So we've got a bit of honesty there. I feel that we're doing a little bit of refereeing between them both. Bullying, Yvonne, is flaming hard work. I had one son when I was at the school every single day, right? I would drop him off at the front door and he would run out the back. Truancy was a massive issue. Several times I was up in front of the children's panel thing at school and what have you, having to defend my kids. There's Lewis coming in now. Mental health is horrendous. I suffered until I eventually had a breakdown until November. Oh, cried every day and worked for a week straight. Make sure you speak up to someone who can help. So sorry about that, Lewis. Oh, God love you. But look at you now. So this is probably why it's been stressful on you, isn't it, going into this new job that you were talking about, because you've got so much, you've had so much of, you know, an effect of what's happened before, definitely. Joanne says, Joanne Jackson was blessed with helping the advertising promotion of Pepsi Bad to, oh my God, did you get to meet him, Nicole? Right, did you get to meet him? Please tell us. Angela says to keep strong. That's a point as well. Angela's a good point. Piper, it's about developing resilience, isn't it? Developing resilience. And My God, my kids, right, I've got to say, there's just no way anybody would get away with bullying them right now. Let me tell you, very much gave them resilience. Was blessed with helping the promotion of Pepsi Bad 2 in the UK self-esteem team and an amazing organisation that work with schools, anti-bullying self. Wow, so there's the UK self-esteem team. That looks fabulous. I've never heard of them before. Joanne says her daughter was bullied at school and she has autism. All right, that's shocking. That's shocking. Unfortunately not, but was an amazing experience. I hear you, Nicole. Oh my God. Deborah, hello to you as well, sweetheart. Right, so far we've not heard anything about what you get thrills from, but we are talking about Thriller. Lorna Black, of course, I loved Thriller. Absolutely. Whoo, there we go. Right, well known there, yes, but tutors told us we had to get to know a second and first year to help us through the course and be there for each other. I told them people do things to help just because it's me asking. Exactly. All right, it's about helping. We rise by lifting others, right? We rise by lifting others. We have spoken to people about Piper's mental health, but all they offer is counselling, which we have tried and doesn't work. It is hard on us both. Definitely, definitely. So just put a spell on them. Yes. If all else fails, Piper, I'm not kidding. You get the spell book out, lovey. And it's called Empowerment. Okay? Amelia Fox, it's good to see you there, darling. Good to have you on there. I've had the same problem with my wee boy at school 2 years and still waiting an appointment for autism diagnosis. All right then. So, Deborah, are you getting the diagnosis through the school? It can take about 2 years to get a diagnosis for autism. All right. But if in doubt and nobody's hearing you and you've not even had an appointment, so you get to the doctors, you ask to be referred to CAMS, you go to CAMS and you have to enforce it that way. You also go to the school doctor as well, ask to be referred to that and get them to go in that way as well. Learned a thing or two or three. I'm here, everybody. Piper, I'm a 10-year-old. Is the same, but homeschooling isn't an option right now. His anxiety is through the roof due to illness. I've told my son to put a face on, and also if he doesn't face it, then he will always run from anything like this. He helps other kids who are being bullied. We smudge spells and crystals galore. And I know Gail, right? Gail actively encourages her boys to empower themselves like that. All right, yep. Okay, who's that? Hi, Lara, I'm glad I finally caught you live. Linda Nichols, good. We're not doing readings on here though, Linda, but I'll be back at 8:30. All right, so just to let you know. But fabulous to see you on here, Linda. Really, really chuffed. Thank you so, so much for popping in. We're talking about, we're speaking about what thrills that, you know, in order to make us excited, give us adventure, right? Thrills are like adventure, right? And I feel that particularly with the lockdown, we've kind of lost our sense of adventure a bit, haven't we, guys? So we're talking here about how we can get our adventure back. Got that sidetracked, we digressed, talked about Thriller, right? Which I was, you know, it was just a big influence in me in my teens, so much so that I ended up, you know, in this area of life. And we're also talking about the homeschooling, and we've got a mum and daughter on here about should she be homeschooled or not. Right, so I get thrilled by listening to Michael Jackson. He calms me down. I'm stressed. Massively, massively talented guy, or what? All right, no, don't go to CAMS. Why not go to CAMS, Piper? She wouldn't recommend going to CAMS. Have they not really heard you? I have a story about that, Lara. Can I come on for a few minutes? Right, okay. Deborah, are we wanting to hear? Right, let's hear about Piper's story about CAMS. We're not going to get blocked on Facebook, are we? I'm just thinking, wait a wee minute. Right, copy to clipboard. There we go. I'll put the link in this comment section here. Right, so click on that and come on for a couple of minutes, Piper. There we go, and come on and tell us your thing. I think, Yvonne, I've got a feeling Piper's going to make a pitch to do with thrills for me is being outside and flying them. Gail, I am so excited about what's happening on Saturday. Honest to God, can you back these things or what? right? It's the fact that it's incredible. Listen, a few years ago, did you think you'd be doing this? This is called a thrill. I have tried for 3 years. The CAM's now useless. I spoke to him again today, and all they offered was counselling. Even though I said Piper needs a diagnosis for autism and etc. My opinion doesn't matter with CAMs. Oh, here she comes.
Hello.
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 Oh,
it's
hello.
rubbish.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. By the way, look at my hair.
You have. Wow, we're different again. We are different. Do you quite like it blonde?
Well, I'm naturally blonde.
Right. Well, you do suit it blonde, I've got to say.
Yeah. Yeah. No, the thing is though, because obviously I moved up from Barrow like 3 years ago. She's watching the live on her phone.
She's watching. I know. We've got Deborah as well coming on. Hang on a wee minute. Deborah's coming on as well. Right, here's hello, Deborah.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great, thank you. You?
Good, a fabulous thank you. All the better for seeing both you and Piper. I don't feel like I'm on my own here. Right, so Piper's going to tell her story about CAMS, and then you let us know about what's happening at your end. Okay?
Okay, will do.
Okay, right, Piper, go for it.
So I've actually came out about this on Facebook and Justice for Sex and everything, so like it's not like it's a secret. But I moved up from Barrow about 3 years ago, and like a month of being up here in Carlisle, I was sexually assaulted. To date, it has been twice, and then someone tried to rape me once. It was very nasty behaviour. Did not like it. The police just ignored it, basically. And then obviously, because I felt ignored, that's when I developed mental health issues. When I was 5, I was abused by my babysitter. Lovely. I only told Mum about that a couple of months, by the way, a couple of months ago. So it's been 10 years I've not told her. So obviously that's a bit of a pressure. So I've just not really been I've sort of been resilient to it and had tried to have endurance by going to school. Like if this was me last year, wouldn't really be bothered. I would still be going to school. But it's got to the point now where I physically don't even want to get up and brush my teeth in the morning. I don't even want to go to the toilet. No, I am. Thank you very much. And then obviously I got referred to CAMS. I thought they were going to help because obviously it's a mental health organisation, charity, whatever you want to call it. They gave me counselling. That didn't work. Then something happened. I can't remember what. I ended up in hospital because I tried to end my life. So I was sectioned for like a day. And then I got referred again a couple of weeks ago. And you know, because I've had it before, I didn't really want to go back because I come out of there worse than I come in. So all that was happening. Then it happened again today. It was like but I had to chase it up. I went there last Thursday and it got heated. I've not been in since last Thursday. I've not been in school. I've been doing work at home, and I kid you not, I phoned him. And he was like trying to change the subject, and I was so ready for losing my temper. Mum grabbed all the phone. She was giving it beans, as she likes to say. She was probably kicking off. He was actually meant to phone me back today because he was having another meeting, and he's not phoned us back. So I think they were just going to give us counselling again.
Yeah,
so
the thing is, what did I say to him? The last thing I said to him was, if his end result again after the end of the meeting was the counselling, I told him, don't bother ringing me up and wasting my time yet again, and just take your name off the list. Unless somebody's willing to now help you get a diagnosis, which is what I've been screaming about for nearly 4 years.
Can I have them chicken?
Yes, you can have them chicken raiders.
Thanks.
Then they can just take your name off the list because I'm not going to keep going around in circles with it.
Sorry, I'm a bit of a comfort eater.
So
did you hear that?
Listen, I've got autistic children, ADHD children that I'm very, very familiar of with all the kind of like what they do and how they can triangulate at certain points and, you know, mental health issues and things like that. I remember they tried to make me sign a form once to keep my child in school. So I told them that I was going to go to the solicitor and say that they would also get a form to say that if I brought my child to school, that because when they're in school, they're the school's responsibility. So when they're in school, they had to sign the form and say that they were going to educate my child and keep him safe at all times. Well, they put the form away, didn't get me to sign it, right? So therefore I retreated with that as well. So at the end of the day, it's about personal responsibility, isn't it? And it's about, they will try and make the, oh, Deborah's gone.
Oh.
Oh.
I think she might have cooked off it. It's either that or she couldn't be dealing with the smell of these refrigerators. Bloody stinking out the bloody house. They absolutely stink. Honestly. Ooh, I can see all the comments. Lovely comments.
Right, so that's where we're at now.
Mm-hmm.
Just sick of it. So nobody's really listening to what I'm saying.
No.
They might just have lost connection and stuff like that. Probably a connection. All right, which is there. Or maybe somebody came in the room. Right. So, okay, I'm really, really sorry I am sorry that you've been through all that. But, yep, I have to say that I agree with you, Yvonne, and I think that's probably why your mum's kind of like been a bit reluctant to do the homeschooling, because if she keeps you at home to school you, then she probably fears that you won't get the help that you need.
Because I don't think it matters either way, Lara, to be honest, whether I'm homeschooling or sending her to school. It just means if I send her to school, there's potential for more eruptions. She's already had a go at another lad who we've had problems with during lockdown, and he's decided, after repeatedly being told to leave Piper alone, to carry on with it. So I've basically told the school to tell his mum, if he doesn't stop it, expect the police at the school and I'll do him for harassment.
Yeah.
Do you for harassment?
No, she would do that lad for harassment. He's only 15, but at the end of the day, he's not leaving me alone anywhere. I actually deleted social media the other day, so that's why you probably didn't see me. I'm probably going to do it again.
Yep. Okay. So, right. It's about empowerment, isn't it? It's about, right, when you're in school, you're under the school's jurisdiction, okay? They have to keep you safe and stuff. So if it's going on at school, then it's their responsibility to sort it. Right? If they're not, you say that you'll get the police to sort it, because technically it's abuse under their system. Look, I've been through all this with mine, right? And I'll tell you that it gets to a point where it's like, you know, enough is enough. Because if you don't go to school, your mum gets prosecuted. If you go to school, right, this is happening. So even as a parent, you're caught between a rock and a hard place. Okay, you are. So at the moment, obviously, you're schooling at home. You're not going to school, are you?
Nope.
Okay. So the homeschooling part, right? If you were responsible for your own schooling and stuff, would that work?
I think it would, because have you ever heard of the Pythagoras theorem?
Yes.
Ever?
Yes.
When in the world are we actually right? So I want to have my own beauty business. When am I actually going to use that? Half of the stuff we learn, right, we probably won't even use. I think schools should be teaching, like getting like NatWest or Barclays to come in and teaching finance and how to buy a house and how to have mortgages and stuff like that, and how to. It's just weird. Like, why are they teaching us something from bloody 1066? You know what I mean? I don't need to know about William the Conqueror for my beauty business, unless I make a face mask out of him. You know what I mean?
Start being there. The school would not listen. There we go. Big hugs to you and your daughter. All right, absolutely. Yep. But look at that. Joanne Jackson had the same problem as Piper with Gabby, our daughter. Right. Well, you won't see why that is, because the short fibers at the back of your brain, the thing about autism and Asperger's and that is that your brain's wired for efficiency. So you won't see the reasoning why that is the way it is. Right. Have I needed to know Pythagoras? No. Have I needed to know a lot of the stuff that you get? And probably everybody will relate here. No. Right, unless you go into that area of expertise. However, what it does teach you is about all the different ways about problem solving, because you'll need them in life. Okay. You need to exercise your brain. It's like going to the gym, isn't it? Right. I'm sure people that go to the gym, they're sitting there with the weights going, well, I don't know why I'm doing this, but they've just told me to do it. Right. But it's for the bigger picture is what I'm saying. Right. One of my sons went to occupational therapy. He was ADHD, Asperger's, right? And you know that they put them through a lot of physical stuff, right, in order to work the muscle in the brain here, right? So my thing would be get more physical, Piper. Get your iPod in or your earphones and your music and that, and get walking, get physical, get exercise, and realign everything mentally. Because if you're not physical, all that energy is going to go to the brain, right? And it's going to it's going to be like a brain fart on you, right? It's going to operate, okay? It is. It'll tell you all sorts of stuff. I call it the crazy eight, right? I call it the crazy eight. I've got a name for it. My sons, right, when they start, I'm like, get to the gym. Get to the fucking gym. Don't bring it to me, right? I can be very empathic. I am an empath in that. But even I know once they take it into the physical side and start doing that, they totally settle down. It's like a buildup of electrical energy in their body, right? That affects the mind. You're female. You're primarily meant to be magnetic energy with a bit of electrical, okay? So if you're not exercising, you're building up electrical energy and it's affecting the mind, okay? So toxic thoughts, toxic energy, too stationary, the energy pulls right within you and it becomes stagnant. So you know when you have your outbursts and stuff, you need to, that's your body trying to shift it off. Okay, it's trying to throw it off. So I tell you what, please listen to me and physically start to build up a routine in a day, right? So just before you do anything, maybe go out for a really fast walk, power walking. You don't need to go walking miles, just power walk for say half a mile and back or something, or round a wee route, right? Do it that way. Get some music on, right? Start, getting creative in your mind when you're walking at the same time. Are you hearing me? How do you feel about
that? Depends what time in the morning, really.
You want it to be better, do you? Or you want other people to make it better for you?
Obviously, other people can't make it better for me. It has to start with me understand that. It just depends what time in the morning, really, because I wake up really bad backaches.
Because you'll retain a lot around your shoulders and your back, right, energy-wise. So you will, okay? And I'm not saying that, because it's a very, very real feeling. It is. As with autism, they have maybe lower muscle tone as well, so it can be harder for them to exercise. It's more of an effort, because that's why your body's swerving it. It's more of an effort physically because of your muscle tone and muscle fibers as they are, right? You have a different physique. And also another thing to remember is you feel no and not no feel. Everything comes through your sensory, so it's about how you're feeling and building up some daily coping strategies. Hi, Pat, good to see you on here. I mean, Joanne Jackson, daughter tried to kill me because of her autism. Right, there we go. Gail says, do I need to come and pick you up? I think she's trying to get me out of the way as well. Sorry, Piper, being there myself with bullying, but you're 1,000% better than that guy. He must have issues in his life and is transferring it to you. And now put up an invisible wall that cannot be penetrated by negative people. Yeah, it's like your golden bubble. You put your bubble round about it. Okay, visualize that bubble. We've spoken about that before, haven't we? Okay, so do you think that you can build in? Just do a little test for a week for me to go out and do more brisk activity walking. Get the mask on, of course. Get your ass out there. Do some more brisk walking. What do you reckon?
Well, I'm not doing it with my mask. I'll just go on a field. But yeah.
Yeah. You'll pass out with the mask, Yeah. The asthma could be a sensory thing as well, and not proper, asthma. I've got a son who's ADHD in that, and he's like, he feels he gets anxiety in his chest when in actual fact it's actually, and gets asthma when in actual fact it's his central nervous system because it's over processing. Okay, so you give it a go. You don't sound convinced, but your inner self's thinking because you've gone very quiet. I get this. Life's been a bitch to you, right? Life has been, you know, but you are made from this, right? It's your choice as to whether you want to be made in a negative way so that you're bitter and twisted with life, or your choice to be successful in life. It is a choice. That part is your choice. There's nothing like putting the fingers up and being really successful and saying, you know what, you did your worst and it didn't break me, it made me.
Yeah.
Of course, plotting their demise in the head is also very entertaining. Just as long as it doesn't go
What is
beyond.
funny?
Gail's just commented, said that she'll come and pick you up on Monday and she'll walk with you. No excuses, and she will tell Lara.
Well, she's only lives round the corner. Right, I'm gonna go and hide in the shed.
I have got
Not tell anyone.
I tell you, I have people all over the place. Right, there's Gail. Go, Gail. Right, Gail's going to do that. She's going to get you out there. You've got company. The only reason you're not going out is because you've not got any company and no feedback.
I'm gonna go and hide in the shed.
Oh, yeah.
You go and hide in the shed. Watch her disappear now, Yvonne. Wait till Oh my God! Listen, thank you so
Lara. She's got a tracking device on her phone.
Oh, that's okay.
Why do you have to embarrass me like that? I'm 16 in 3 months.
Leanne Pan bullies. What are the parents teaching these young people? Exactly. This is what I always think. It's you know your own home, don't you? And you know what's going on there. It's other people as well, right? And what they're using in order to babysit their kids, right? Propping them in front. Don't even let me. I'm not even going to go there. Don't go there. The Autism Society are really good. You could talk to them, Piper. There we go. I will come for you starting Monday for a walk. No excuses, as I would tell Lara. Right, there we go. We're getting it. This is help. Okay, this is help, Piper. You called and they answered.
Just make sure it's socially distanced, Gail.
Ah, what the hell. If you can't run away, she won't be worrying about social distancing. She'll be rugby tackling you to the ground. And you know what? If you were on Wellbeing Wednesday yesterday, we're doing a week of laughing at ourselves for a minute every day, right? And just testing it for a week. And next Wednesday, we're going to come back with the results there to see if we actually feel better on a daily basis. Laughter as well. Okay, laughter. Nothing like, see all these bad memories and stuff, they fade in time and are replaced by good ones. But nobody ever tells you that. Right, they let you, you know, just sitting there, and of course all these other, and you think, right, okay, they're not helping you. That it's like a blocked road, but it means that you recreate your life the way that you want it.
For God's sake, Gail's just commented, I know where your shed is.
She lives a few bloody doors away. Right? What the hell do you expect? She keeps walking past the bloody house.
She's going to walk, she's be stalking you, walking past. Nicole says, sounds like you made a large butterfly net. That sounds a bit like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Remember, with the child catcher with the big net.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Try the help that is offered, Piper. Right, Margot wants you to give it a go. Look at that. All right, Margot wants you to give it a go. Angela says the Autism Society are really good. You could talk to them as well. Okay. Right, find when my back is really bad, I force myself to get up and move. Just walking around helps it a lot. I know sometimes it's all too easy just to lie down to things. It's the easy option, and the way that there's Carla as well. Now this lady knows about back issues. Let me tell you, she really knows about back issues, and she's had a hell of a problem. But honestly, she's very sensitive as well. Carla is, and I think that. The rule of thumb is lie down, go to ground for a couple of days, and then you get your ass back up and you get out there. Right? Having the ability to self-motivate inside and just go, you know what? You don't need to deal with these shitty people. Honestly, you don't. Right? I think there has to be some sort of boundary and communication between you and mum about the homeschooling thing as well. Mum also has her central nervous system issues, right? And that's just the way it is. She can't change that. Doesn't matter how much pushing there are. So it just needs maybe somebody else, maybe could get involved, maybe a friend that could help out to do that. Or Piper, it means that you're going to have to step up. Instead of step up, be mature and take responsibility and say, but this is what I can put into it. And you've got to stick with it, sweetheart. You know, like make an actual, like 2 hours a day, you'll self-motivate yourself to do that work down, and you won't complain about it or give your mum a hard time.
Well, 2 hours is better than 6. And that's a start.
There's Carla saying her spine is shaped like a S. So, yep, I know how bad it can be. Today's been a bad day. Bless you, sweetheart. Oh, I'm so sorry. Right. Martin says you could benefit from Reiki, Piper. So Martin's happy to send you some Reiki. Right. And he helped me out a few weeks ago with some Reiki with a mother of a migraine, and it did make quite a difference. So I would recommend that as well. Okay. I know you're looking like, for goodness sake, you've got eh? Sorry?
No, we told what Reiki is.
Well, I'm sorry, but the internet cut out then. You know how it is around B-Town?
You're basically like fully clothed, and somebody puts their hands just above you, and it's like energy.
So yeah, but so how is he meant to do that?
He can do it at a distance. All right, just so you know.
So he's going to come to my house?
No, he's going to do it
remotely. No, he's going to send it virtually. He's going to do it at a distance. So don't panic. No, and then we're going to have Martin stalking around your shed as well, right? He's going to be around your shed. Right, you've got some positivity here, guys, and everybody cares about you. We do, all of us, me included, we care about you. All right, you have people that care, which is sometimes hard, isn't it, when you're in a dark place yourself to ever think like that. All right, who's having school issues? Here's Carla now, because I'm just on, so I'm lost. I'm the master of issues with schools. There you go. You need to connect with Carla and she'll keep you right. Albeit we're in the Scottish system. Carla's in the Scottish system and you're in the English system, right? Pat says, yeah, we can send it remotely. That's to do with the Reiki healing, right? So Piper, right, you've got help. You've got to have energy sent to you, healing sent to you, right? So we need you to meet everybody halfway by getting up, meeting Gail on a Monday and going out for a toot sweet sprint around the field, okay? And by the way, we want video footage, okay, so that we can see you. In fact, you can live stream us in so that we're all there with you, G and Yon.
Yeah, we will. I'll do it on Heal the World. So everyone join Heal the World.
What I'm saying is, make the most and everybody will walk with you. As long as you make sure that, you know, it's not like it's some ridiculous hour like 5 a.m. But they'll walk with you, right? Let everybody see you managing this, right? And work your way through it. You'll inspire other people with their kids as well, right? And other young adults to get up in the face of adversity.
Yeah. Well, Gail will be at my shed at 8 a.m.
Oh my God. Okay.
8 p.m. is back.
8 a.m. So I'll have to set the alarm. I know. Right, guys, anybody could do like a joint live with everybody, right? With all the people that are out walking at the same time, so you're not on your own.
She's just said she'll set the fire with Lara. That was weird. I was butt naked. I was stark naked in the hallway with the bloody things open. I was like, Jesus Christ. I was stood under the thing and it started like going off. I'm like, what the bloody hell's going on here? I bet he was having a good old laugh. I'll
tell you what, our alarm has gone off for the last 2 days here, right? It's quite creepy. Ben's tried to disconnect it. It just got worse. It got worse. I'm like, do something. We've had people knocking on the door because the alarm's going off and we don't know what triggered it. So tomorrow night, I think with our spooky, it's going to be I think it's going to be quite active. And so Carla's also had problems with alarms and stuff at her side, right? I think Joanne said that the council turned up to fix her toilet, but she didn't even call them out. I know. I wondered when the penny would drop there. There you go. Right, so come on. Okay, Oh, Lara, no, don't mention alarms. There you go. See, Carla's like, shit, is that a bad day again? Oh, Jamie, my book has arrived. Can't wait to start reading it, Lara Wells. Thank you so much. Yeah. Wow, look at that. And I'm having to do another reprint as well because I've been selling so many of them as well. I've not. Amazon have. To the publisher, I don't have anything to do with that. But it's fabulous that so many people are buying the book and reading it. Thank you so much, guys. And we really appreciate all your positivity here. Are you feeling it, Piper?
Yeah.
I'm very
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Well, I'm standing up with a sore leg. My phone's on 15%, but it's all right. It's charging.
But don't
Staring
panic.
out the window.
We're going to go anyway, so we are, right? Carla said if you were closer, I'd come low, get a bit of an advantage though in my chair, but I'd keep you going. See, because she's in a wheelchair, so people wouldn't speak to her like this. Yvonne, you need to get a wheelchair, love, and then that'll be a game changer.
Yeah, put a turbo on it. That'll get her running.
That would, yeah. All right then. Okay. Pat said mine is due to come tomorrow, so we're going to have a nation. It's like a virtual book club. All reading my book here as well. Right. Okay. So I'll leave you two to chat about the. Listen, is she playing up? Is she your mum?
She's bloody over my shoulder like a hawk.
Is she?
What are you doing? You've definitely taken some gas or something. Put that drink down.
I bloody wish.
No, put that drink down before you soak me. These are my good pajamas. Got them from Primark for £8.
Right. So we want to see you out at 8 a.m. in your good pajamas with no excuses. Toot sweetener out there.
Actually, I will. Gail, get in your good. No, get in your not so good pajamas because the field will be very muddy. But I will go walking in my pajamas. And you think I'm joking?
Oh, no, you're not.
Exactly. And I'll go with my little fluffy headband I got from B&M the other day saying selfie ready.
Oh my God, there you go. Belinda, it's good for you to join us. We're just about to go, but listen, I love that. I mean, remember the time when you put the photo frame, your head through that? You're different, right? And you know what? It's good to be different. You just don't realise that at 15. Okay? You don't. Right? You need to be the same as everybody, right? But other people know you're different, which is why they're giving you a hard time. They know you're different. But you see, give it another few years, being different is going to be exceptional for you, honestly. Take it from one that knows. Christ, girl, I was born with red hair. And then I was different. And I read cards and I speak to dead people, right? So you... Right, you want me to keep going? Right, so different. Right, good to be different. Embrace it. Luckily, my mum taught me to be different. She taught me that it was okay to be different. In fact, she celebrated it, encouraged it. She didn't really want to know unless I was different.
Yeah, that's very true, that. No point in being a sheep.
Yeah, that's why my family all bicker at times, because you see, none of them are sheep, they're wolves. I get them all individually saying, Mum, I've just realised I'm not a sheep, I'm a wolf. That's it, son, well done, right? And we're all in the same space, all in the same vortex. None of you are sheep, you're all wolves. That's what the issue is with life, right? So now you've got to learn to be a wolf without biting other people and savaging them, okay?
Well, can we be any animal? Because I want to be a Tasmanian devil.
Be that thing.
Dave used to call me a Tasmanian devil.
You're always whizzing around.
They're kind of wolf-like. They're quite wolf-like, aren't they? They're quite wolf-like, aren't they? Pat Taylor says it's better not to be the same. Oh. It's better not to be the same as everyone. Yeah, Sandy says we're all different. Sorry, Pat. It's what makes you you. Listen, how sad would the world be and how boring if we were all the same? Right? Diane Sears is from YouTube. She's come and said, love abnormal. Different is interesting. Absolutely. You're interesting, Piper. You're never going to be boring. You're never going to, if you're not a round peg in a round hole, right? You're a round peg and they're trying to make it into a square hole. Right? So we're going to make the hole round for you, or you're going to go, fuff that, I don't need to be a peg going in no hole. Right? You're your own round, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's me that right. Did that come out okay?
Yeah, it was a bit. What is she on about? But yeah, I understand.
But you got it, didn't you? There you go, right? So Marco says, look, Lara, my daughter and granddaughter both have red hair, and I love it. There you go. I haven't got any with red hair. I had 6 kids, not one of them had red hair. I had one son with a red, like a birth patch mark, like one patch that's red there. That's it. That's it. Right? God knows I tried hard enough, but no, it wasn't to be. That's all right. So there you go. Carla says, I have 5 siblings to contend with like that. We're all different. That's right. And it can be a bit problematic at times. But my God, at the end of the day, you're never on your own.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm trying to see. Someone says, I can't remember who it was. I need to find it. Oh, yes. Angela Mattison. Please tell me I've said it correct.
Yeah,
it's her daughter's birthday today. So I'm going to get my singing voice out because, yeah.
Come on then. Right, go. Let's
Mum,
go.
Mum, have a sing song with me. It's someone's birthday. Yes, here now.
Oh no, we've lost her. Oh, there she is. I thought we'd lost you there just before the song and everything. Right, come on, sing for the birthday girl.
Right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I don't know your name, but happy birthday to Angela's daughter.
Brooke.
Happy birthday to you.
Yay!
Just because you always have to sing, Lara, I thought I'd do you a favour for once.
We had a few birthdays this week. Thank Christ it was that busy I got away with not singing. You've actually got a great voice.
It's all right, I think.
It is okay. It's more than okay. It's not too shabby at all, girl. You've got a fabulous voice, right? You should practice and develop that voice. Okay?
Oh, I sing all the time.
Express yourself. Express yourself. Do Madonna. Be like Madonna. I put Madonna up as a post today. I'm a grandma of 10. I have metallic grey hair and the crazy. Oh my God, Diana, I love that. Go you. All right, definitely go you. Wash hands. I'm not really sure what that means with it. I think she's mistyped. Joanne says you've got the voice of an angel.
Oh my bless, God. Thank you.
I can hear it. You've got a gorgeous voice. Right. Okay, well done, Piper. We want to hear you. Go out there walking and singing while you walk.
I've entered her into Britain's Got Talent.
Oh my God, no, go away, bro.
And the Voice UK, Voice Kids UK,
yeah.
Twice. That was a few years ago. And ever since then, every time I say, do you want to get entered again? We'll take a trip to Manchester. No, I can't do that. I'm crap.
Sorry.
What you need to do is tell her, bundle her into the car, drive there, and just let her flow into it. Don't warn her.
Yeah, I think that might be my next option.
I don't want to go anywhere near Manchester, thank you very much.
Right, so you're going to need to drive around, confuse the shit out of her, right? So she doesn't know where she is, okay? And
oh God.
You know what? It's just listen, you've got a great voice, darling, right? You should sing your heart out. All right. Sing because it makes you feel good. Sing because it actually makes other people feel good. You do have the voice of an angel. All right. Lovey, thank you so much. Brooke, that's Angela's name of her daughter of her birthday. She's 15 today. All right. Britain Got Talent, right? Joanne's right there. Britain certainly has got talent, and it's called Piper. Right. Okay, then, thank you so much for coming on, sweetheart. All right, you take care. Bye-bye. Right, everybody, we're going now. Bye-bye. Bye. Thanks for joining me today as well on Thrilling Thursday. It certainly was thrilling. I don't know what happened to Deborah. I think we must have, because, we probably should have let her talk first, but maybe hopefully she'll come on again and do that, or maybe somebody popped in and she had to go. But anyway, lots of love, everybody. Take care, and I'll be back about 8:30 this evening with some readings. Bye-bye for now.